Hey y'all, welcome back to What the OTPF. I'm Allie. I'm a geriatric occupational therapist and business owner of the Good Life Occupational Therapy. What the OTPF was birthed out of a better understanding for what our practice is and what we do as clinicians, not only for students, but for practicing people who just want to use their full scope and be the best therapist they can be. I hope you use this as a digestible guide to help you break down what we should already know how to do and do it better. Let's jump in. Today, we are still under the domain umbrella, but we are talking about context. Context break down to both environmental and personal factors. They are the internal, external construct of a person. Let's see. Let me check my notes. The environmental factors can be natural or man-made, meaning that they can be cities, whether it's rural or suburban. So we can think of those in context of what people can access. They can also be things like nature, weather, snow. If we have ice on the streets, the safety that poses for fall risk or for driving safety, versus our personal factors, which are the things on the inside of us. And there's a whole lot of those, so I'm going to read them to you. They include, but are not limited to, age, gender, ethnicity, sexual orientation, socioeconomic status, background, upbringing, habits, behaviors, lifestyle choices, and overall health. So these are a lot of different components that people are bringing to the table. If we're looking at someone's lifestyle choices, that might mean that when we recommend something to them, they're not going to do it. Or we need to recommend something in a way that makes it approachable for that person. If we're talking about their background and their upbringing, there might be some hurdles, mental blocks for where they're like, maybe I can't do that, or I've never done it before, so why would I start to do it now? And so when we're looking at both the environment and personal factors for someone, it's important for the OT to consider because we are supposed to be experts at breaking down tasks. We are supposed to be knowledgeable on how to make them more approachable and to digest a bigger goal into smaller goals so that our patients feel like they can overcome, I don't want to say anything, but anything that we are addressing. That might be a challenge or it might sound scary to you, but I mean, we are experts at breaking down tasks. And so if we can make all of those things approachable and look at them as a whole for the person, then they don't have to feel so overwhelmed when they're approaching a big topic too. And so think of it as being a expert problem solver for your patients. You take all the pieces of them and all the pieces of their environment, we address them, we look at them, and we make goals based on how we think that they can best approach them. It's pretty much as simple as that. But we should care about that because as clinicians, we want to make the most conducive environment for helping our patients achieve their goals. So I hope that helps and why understanding context is important, that not only it affects the way we present to our patients, but how we present their goals to them as well. So in the next round, we will be back for breaking down domain a little further into performance patterns. I hope to see you then.